everybody. How are you? Happy Monday. I hope you had a great weekend. I hope you had a lot of fun. And I'm so excited that it's springtime. When you were outside, did you see some leaves on the trees? Did you notice some flowers or some flower buds? Did you hear some birds? What were some other signs of spring that you saw? Remember when we went outside in the fall time of the year to look at the trees? Do you remember what color the leaves were? Red, yellow, orange, some were green and some were brown. And then in the winter, what happened? There were no leaves on the trees, right? They were bare. So right now, we're starting to see some leaves on trees and some buds. I love springtime. I love getting to see all the pretty flowers. Well, this week, we have one snap word for this week because this week we only have 4 days of school. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Our new snap word this week is the word here. Please come here. H-E-R-E. Let's arm spell that. H-E-R-E. Here. Let's do that again. H-E-R-E. Here. Let's cheer it. H-E-R-E. Here. And we can say it. Here. Okay, so here is your snap word for the week. So this week, we have something a little different for you. This week, we have something called a bingo board. And it looks like this. What you are going to do is there's different categories on your bingo board. We have reading, writing, foundations, math, extra springtime fun, and reading for pleasure. So you get to pick out one thing to do each day. So one, under reading, you get to listen to a story, and there's all different stories you can listen to. One of Mrs. Tyler's favorites, The Very Hungry Caterpillar. Love that story. Writing, you get to write about some of the different pictures. Look at the picture. What can you tell me about the picture? And remember, every sentence begins with a capital letter, and it ends with a punctuation. And we remember our finger space, and all the other letters should be lowercase. Foundations, there's some fun games for you to play. You could pick one each day. Math, there's a game for you to pick each day, a number bingo, greater than or less than, addition machine, number feed, and extra springtime fun. There's some questions, like this one says, what hatches from an egg? Make a list of animals that hatch from an egg. There's a lot of different animals. Draw a spring picture with sidewalk chalk. I can't wait to see those. That's so much fun. Make a bug habitat. Make a bug house or cage. Or, you know what you could do? You could draw a picture of one if you want. If you don't want to make one, you could draw me a picture of one, and what does it look like? Collect or draw 4 things from outside that tell you spring is coming. I can't wait to see that also. And then reading for pleasure. Please read for about 20 minutes each day. And remember, you can read on your Raz Kids. You can listen to the story, you can read the story, and you answer questions on the story. Okay, so that is our week 4 bingo board. Today, I have something fun for you because it is the week before spring break, and you know how much I love reading stories for you. I have a fun story, and I think you're gonna love it. This is somebody that we've read about before, the Grumpy Easter Bunny. Do you remember our friend Hopper? We read about Hopper before. This is by Justine Corman. That's the author, the person who writes a story. Illustrated by Lucinda McQueen, the person who draws the pictures. Okay, the Grumpy Easter Bunny, there's Hopper. All right, deep in the forest on the night before Easter, the bunnies danced under the moon. They were all as happy as, well, Easter bunnies, except for one grumpy bunny named Hopper. Remember Hopper? After the bunnies had finished dancing, Sir Byron, the great hare, told them, you are the messengers of spring. Go now and spread love and joy. Hopper kicked a stone and grumbled, joy and love, ha! I don't like that mushy stuff. As he waited in line for his wheelbarrows full of Easter treats, Hopper grew even grumpier. What was the point of making treats all year and then running your paws off to hide them for someone else to find? Hopper's not being very nice. He's not filling in his buddy's bucket by saying that. He's being not very...
Bucket jumper.
Yeah, he's not being a bucket filler. While the other bunnies gladly began their rounds, Hopper dragged his already tired feet. Hopper gazed at the heap of chocolate bunnies, marshmallow chicks, caramels, raspberry creams, and other delights. I wish all these treats were mine, he thought hungrily. Then his ears flew up with a wicked idea. They could be mine, he said. Who will even know if I keep the goodies or give them away? Hopper ran to his burrow, pushing the heavy wheelbarrow as fast as he could. Hopper tried to roll the heavy wheelbarrow inside, but it was too wide. He pushed, and he shoved, and he pushed some more. He was so busy pushing, Hopper didn't notice a strawberry cream-filled egg fell off the wheelbarrow. The egg rolled down the shady path toward the stream. Hopper puffed up his tiny chest. Then he pushed with all of his might. The wheelbarrow lurched forward, and the grumpy bunny fell flat on his face. That was almost as hard as delivering the treats, Hopper complained. But alas, the goodies were inside. Hopper ran his paws through the mountain of candy. He juggled jelly beans and made marshmallow nests for the chocolate eggs. I think Hopper's very happy. Then he began to eat and eat and eat. Hopper gobbled and gnawed the whole night through. Uh-oh. Now he didn't feel so grumpy, but he did feel very sticky and a little too full. Uh-oh, he might get a bellyache. Finally, he decided to go to the stream to get a nice cool drink. Hopper stopped when he heard a meow, meow, meow. He peeked out from behind a tree and saw Lottie, Spotty, and Dottie, the reed kittens who loved nearby. My family loves their meows. Hannah, I think I'm good at meowing. Hopper hid in the reeds and listened. They must be here somewhere, Spotty meowed. This is Easter morning, isn't it? Lottie answered. Oh dear, Hopper thought. The kittens are searching for Easter treats, and they aren't going to find any. Hopper felt an uncomfortable stirring deep inside. Should he have eaten the treats? Had he done the wrong thing? Then, to Hopper's great surprise, Dottie cried, I found one! She had found the strawberry cream-filled egg that had fallen off the wheelbarrow. Before Hopper could say a word, Spotty and Lottie rushed to their sister. I'm the oldest, Spotty said, grabbing for the egg. I'm the hungriest, Lottie argued. I found it, Dottie squeaked. Hopper felt terrible as he watched the kittens wrestle and hiss in the dewy grass. Suddenly, the kittens rolled right over the egg and smashed it to bits. They stopped wrestling and stared at the gooey mess. We should have shared, Spotty meowed sadly. We shouldn't have been greedy, Lottie sighed. We'll divide what's left of it, Dottie said firmly. Then the three kittens hugged. Oh dear, Hopper said to himself. He turned away from the kittens only to find himself nose to nose with Sir Byron, the great hare. Why haven't you delivered to your area? Sir Byron demanded. Hopper opened his mouth, but no sound came out. The chocolate that was smeared all over his face said it all. I think he feels bad. Come with me, Sir Byron said. Hopper followed him to the burrow, and the kittens tagged along behind. Sir Byron gave the kittens what was left of Hopper's goodies and made them honorary Easter bunnies. Go now, Sir Byron told the kittens. Spread joy and love. The great hare turned to Hopper. As for you, he said, you shall watch the kittens hide your treats. Perhaps then you'll understand what it means to be an Easter bunny. It took a while for the kittens to get the knack of hippity-hoppeting, but they had no trouble at all spreading joy. Hopper followed as they crossed the forest, hiding a brightly colored egg here, a chocolate bunny there. He watched as young gophers, squirrels, moles, and mice squeaked with delight as they found their treats. Hopper looked up and saw the clouds change from pink to fluffy white. He saw the first crocuses open their petals. Flowers. Look at all the beautiful flowers in the picture. Hopper felt a lump in his throat. He'd always just walked his fruit, then gone home to soak up his sore paws. He had never noticed the wonder and magic of Easter before. It made him feel happy inside. Just then Sir Byron appeared at his side. "What do you think about Easter now, Hopper?" "It's wonderful," Hopper said. From then on, Hopper was glad to be an Easter bunny. He didn't mind spending every day of the year making treats for others to enjoy. And the next year, for the first time in his life, Hopper was eager for the night before Easter. Finally, the magic night had arrived. Hopper's feet felt as light as marshmallow chicks as he danced the Easter bunny dance. He couldn't wait to get his wheelbarrow heaped with treats and hide them all over the woods for happy youngsters to find. When Sir Byron gave Hopper his wheelbarrow, he said, "Since you have an awfully big root for one little bunny, I've arranged for you to have some helpers." Hopper laughed as the 3 little kittens popped out from behind the great hair. And as they pushed their delicious load through the moonlight forest with a hippity-hoppity, I think my friends here should help me. Meow, meow, meow. They're not helping me.
Meow.
Mr. Tyler was going to help. Hopper realized just how much happiness Easter brings. The end. Happy Easter. I love that book because I love that the grumpy bunny at the end decided to not be so grumpy. Well, I hope that you have a wonderful day. I can't wait to hear all about what you think about bingo this week. And have a great day. And I can't wait to see some of your faces this week. I missed you all so much. See you soon. Bye, everybody.